How's it going, guys? So, much to my wife's dismay, I really enjoy going to my local pawn shops, music stores, and even perusing, Reverb and maybe some social media marketplaces to find, some stuff that people don't want anymore and peruse the used gear market a little bit. So, the other day I went to my local music store and I found one of these. This is the Electro Harmonix The Clone Theory. It is a stereo chorus and vibrato pedal, and I don't really know how to feel about it. So I'll take you through some tones. So to demo some of the sound I'm going to get from the Clone Theory, I'm going to be using my 2017 Gibson Les Paul Traditional straight into the Clone Theory. That's going to go into my Blackstar Club 40 Mark II, and I've got that mic'd up with an SM57. So here's just guitar straight into the amplifier. So let's check out chorus 1. Now, with chorus 1, you can't control the depth, but you can control the rate. So let's crank that depth up a little bit. Depth all the way up. So now we're going to switch over to chorus 2, where we can control the depth and the rate. So I'm going to start with everything depth and rate completely at 0. So just a clean tone. Turn up the depth about halfway. Let's turn the rate up halfway as well. Turn the rate all the way up. Let's get that rate going a little more. This is kind of how I was talking about. I don't know how to feel about this pedal because there's almost like a pitch modulation going on along with it as well. It's cool, it's just not what I was expecting. Depth at about 9 o'clock. So as you can see, you can dial it back and get some very subtle chorus. So let's switch over. Let's switch over to the vibrato. Start with the rate and depth about halfway. That's kind of another thing I was talking about on chorus 2. the depth kind of gives like a pitch modulation sort of effect on top of the vibrato, which is cool. Once again, I just not what I was thinking it was going to do. They get really weird. Let's turn the rate all the way up. Interesting to say the least. But I am a big fan of Chorus One. It's got some really good sounds you can get out of it. If you want to throw some overdrive or some distortion in front of it, you can go back to the 80s. So it's cool. It's a cool pedal. It was a good find. I think I spent $40 on it, something like that. You know, so it's a cool find. It always pays to kind of peruse those pawn shops and used marketplaces.